And there is a big breaking news coming in, as we were telling you earlier, about the UK free trade deal. So India and UK have signed this deal. Right now we're getting this information. India and UK have signed on this deal. This is the largest agreement Britain has signed since leaving the European Union, which is Brexit. So now we know for a fact that this deal has been inked. It's going to benefit both the countries mutually, not just India but also UK. UK also stands to gain a lot from this deal. India, of course, will get some products from UK which were earlier on a very high duty scale. Tariffs are being cut down for the UK companies, and India also gets access to markets in UK. And also, importantly, this is almost $34 billion deal. How is it going to impact the relationship between the two countries? How is it going to impact the trade in the two countries? How is it going to impact the economies of the two countries? This is something which is very important. It is a historic trade deal. India and UK, after the meeting of the two prime ministers, and the visuals as you see on your screens were released to the media, after this meeting, India and UK have signed on the free trade agreement as was expected. In fact, this was the single most key element of this visit that the Prime Minister has undertaken while the monsoon session is undergoing. He has undertaken this two-nation tour, of which first is UK, the second is Maldives. But this was the single most important thing that was on the agenda. After this, he will be meeting with the monarch, that is the King Charles III. He will have a meeting with him. But before that, the pact between India and UK has been signed. There are multiple things that come into this ambit. Firstly, let's talk about the UK industry. Well, in terms of the UK industry, they're going to benefit quite a bit because a lot of things which were taxed in double digits are now down to single digits, something like the automobiles. In fact, there were reports in multiple newspapers that said that many people who were planning to buy the luxury vehicles that come from UK, the super luxury vehicles, have put their buying on hold because this is going to significantly impact this. Remember, if a car is worth crores, then a reduction in the duty from, let's say, 15% to 3% means a huge amount. So currently what we know is that the deal has been signed.